Wow. Jesus Christ, it's taking forever to load.
If we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent. Whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, we need to get to the bottom of it.
Ah.
Pick up the pace. This must be the Fatui camp from the looks of it. It used to be a Hilichurl camp. Looks pretty. Not by brute force, that's for sure. But that's not a problem. The terrain here gives us an advantage, and we are enemies in the light while we are in the shadows. Strategically. Option 1. Take the king if we strike from above and take down their leader first. The rest of them option 2. Hit them where it hurts. If we manage to they'd be caught completely off guard. Both their morale. Option 3. Use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid. I can gather the water vapor. Wow. That will depend on our assessment of our own. A surprise attack from the air is the quickest solution. But with an explosion, if we decide to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. There's the swordfish captain I know. It's decided then. We should take them down as quickly. The king is overthrown. Only the pawns remain.
Wow, that did no damage. Oh my god.
Excellent work. All thanks to your genius tactics. Actually, even the best tactics live or die on the strength of those executing them. Winning a battle takes a Now that you mention it, Paimon did make a pretty big... Hey! I must admit, I wasn't... what's their objective? All right. Hey, look here! Could these belong to the merchant? So these are the Fatui food supplies? Whoa! This place is chock full of bomb-making materials! This is... Kokumi! Kokumi? I see. Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Food, medicine, farming tools. All essential for post-war recovery. By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryou Commission has any need of these items. In all likelihood, he's just an opportunistic merchant. He's hardly a saint, though, right? We're not just gonna give them back to him and let him go. Don't worry. In my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. These items, if he had taken the time to read the decree... It's Kokumi! You think... I wish that were true. Take this alleged collusion between the Tenryou Commission and... Nothing. It's not long now. Got it!
I'm a lazy man. I don't want to walk. Wrong person. God damn it.
Pick up the pace.
my goods. You got them back, huh? Thank you, Your Excellency. You see,
I'm not so sure.
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they would have left some evidence of it.
But what?
No ifs, no buts. We've recovered.
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
Sir, I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but you have already admitted to being the owner of these goods, so...
Wait, Your Excellency, who said...
I have no business taking sides. Just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized.
Wait a minute,
Well, don't just stand there.
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him. Those of a Tenryo Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. I know.
Not at all, Your Excellency. But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe there were no signs of collusion in this case. I know the peace talks are coming up, so...
I understand your concern. I'm going to take these items back to the Sangonomiya shrine.
My god.
Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you. It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine. You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not it was close to the statue of the Seven. Back then, the people of this... But after she struck down our protector deity, relations between Watatsumi Island and the shogunate have soured. I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have...
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy schedule? Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear. You need to take better care of yourself, okay? All of our fates depend on you.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine.
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. After all this time fighting the Shogun's army, peace is not something that can simply be declared. If we reconcile with them, the god who once protected us will have died in vain.
Come on, that's ancient history. Besides, the fighting is barely over. We should be grateful to be at peace once more.
I know, it's just... we should remain strong in these negotiations. We mustn't be too ready to compromise.
I appreciate your concerns. I will consider the options carefully, and be sure to proceed appropriately.
Wonderful. We're all counting on you, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at a place like this. Do you know, my daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya, I'll be one very happy mother. You're a kind and gracious leader. She'd be in very good hands. I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly, she must make the most of it. I mean, just look at Her Excellency, still so young, but so mature and intelligent. My daughter has always looked to you as a role model.
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
Your Excellency. Boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year. Let me bring you up to speed on the latest situation.
Oh, Your Excellency, isn't this the captain of Swordfish 2? Will he be based on Watatsumi Island from now on?
Your Excellency!
Please, remain calm, everyone. I'll get around to all your queries. Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then I can respond to each one as and when I have the time.
Long ass quest.
Are you alright? This kind of thing is water off a duck's back for you.
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items. I'm beginning to worry that they've been stolen.
Oh, we retrieved those already. No need to worry.
Really? That's fantastic! You never cease to amaze us, Your Excellency. I sorted through all the petitions received recently and placed them on your desk. Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the development of the textiles industry.
That's today? Right now?
Yes, the two young ladies have arrived safely. We're just waiting for you.
I see. I was hoping to take a walk around the island with you, but it looks like we'll have to save that for some other time. Well, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangonomiya Shrine. Then we'll go and make preparations for the victory feast.
Yay! The victory feast! Just to be clear, we're talking lots of delicious food, right?
That's the name of the game. There'll be some Watatsumi Island specialties, which I'm sure you'll enjoy.
Great! See you tomorrow then!
How tiresome. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. Come on, keep up. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace.
That's weird. How is she still? Let's go ask that soldier over there.
He watched us stand there for a fucking while and didn't say anything.
Are you looking for Her Excellency? I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment.
So strict.
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, let me see. Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be un... The footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no communication regarding her whereabouts before disappearing. And as far as I'm concerned, you two tick all of the boxes. I keep this directive on me at all times.
Kokomi really does think.
Wowzers.
How tiresome.
Are you sure this is the right place? Feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere. Kokomi! So this is where you ran off to.
I...
You got sick?
No, no. It's...
You run on energy?
No. It's just a figure of speech. I'm ashamed to admit. You noticed? To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. Not constantly communicating with people, trying... You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful, but because of my bloodline, I was always going to... So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I have to make a speech tonight. And I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that...
Is there anything we can do to...
I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little longer. If only there was some way I could... I was reading a book last time I was here, but...
We'll find it, and then we'll read it out.
You do that? I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
Arr.
Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive? Whoa, look at all these petitions. So does Kokomi make time to deal with Sangonomiya? This is a lot of work. It looks like there's a way in over there. Hey, look! Swordfish Captain came back today. Energy +4.
That's just, Give it here!
Guess that was the... It's gotta be this one. Look, there's even a bookmark. Ooh, it's pretty dense. Well... Kokomi, is this the book? Kokomi? Oh no, tonight's the victory feast. Not you sure? She does...
Avoid disaster. The war's over. Did you sleep?
Yep, you...
I haven't slept that peacefully in so long. Thank you. Well, we better get ourselves up.
Woohoo! Kokomi... Huh? All that work for this?
Wait until night. Of course.
It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still need to give a quick speech before the festivities begin.
Oh, how much energy will that...
Don't worry, I've got plenty.
That's great!
Welcome, everyone! Recently, none of us can know. Thank you all for your... This feast is held in honor of each and every one... Tonight seems to have gone off without a hitch. People tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. I still have no further leads regarding the issue of... And I'm concerned that something might happen...
Okay, sure.
A friend of mine with me around, no one would dare.
Gotta talk to the fish man.
Watatsumi Island is finally... Recently, well, the biggest thing for us is that we can finally get back out on the ocean to fish. During the hostilities, the open sea was full of warships, We just had to make do with what little fish and shrimp we could get our hands on closer to shore. When the catch wasn't good, we'd all go hungry. The poor kids were crying all day, and we'd go to bed ravenous and be tossing and turning all night long, trying to keep it together until the morning. At least things are finally improving now. I hear you're captain of Swordfish too, is that right? Well, thank you for your service. Here, have a fish. It's freshly caught, so it's a bit, fishy. But it's fine.
Oh, no. We couldn't.
Ah, come on, take it. Without you, we'd probably still be going to bed
Okay.
Hey there! Care for some fruit and vegetables? Are you referring to the thing about the Tenryo Commission and the It's funny you should say that the soldiers seem excitable, though. He's been acting strange these days. Always shouting and waving his spear around when he's got nothing to do. He scared the heck out of me a few... It's a miracle the fighting is finally... Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have much information.
Sounds promising.
Take a break.
Huh? Wait, what? You actually came back? I thought you'd abandoned.
Nuh-uh.
Is that so? All anyone talk. Do you remember what the most important thing is? You got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the test. Time to. I'll answer your questions, but only if you can beat.
Ugh, this guy. Would it kill him to just have a normal conversation? What do you think? Are we...
We'll see it. You're a strong fighter. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe, Captain, comrade, we made it up. The story about the Tenryo.
Poor Kokomi's been... What the heck were you thinking? This could send you right back...
Yes, that's exactly what peace talks. Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. That's why what's to stop the Tenryo Commission from step? We are the resistance. We can't trust the Surely you agree.
His point does kind of make sense, but something about... Yeah. Are you seriously willing to make up a...
Don't take that tone with me. Act for the sake of victory. You'd have me just put down every time I see... I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever.
Too late? Darn. What are we gonna do?
Listen up that.
Come on, stop. Pick up the pace.
So, we've the whole thing about... They wanted the...
I see. I'm fine. Don't worry. This is my fault. If only I'd perceived what they were feeling earlier, it never would have come to... I think I understand what goes in me. The talks don't begin until tomorrow. But both sides have already sent their guards. I highly suspect that one of Kozen's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated the guard.
Well, that's no good.
That won't work. Firstly, the act of bringing a new team of guards to a neutral negotiations, it would almost certainly push the pro-war faction into taking action. They would attack the Tenryo Commission's guards and not to mention...
Sounds like a really
Don't let it worry you. These soldiers crossed the line, but the blame is not... Let's meet here again. These are some directives I wrote last night. These negotiations, I took the liberty of writing them all down.
Whoa, let's see. Fierce. Wow, there are so many! But you've.
Glad to hear it. These peace but any amount of as the divine priestess of Watatsumi Isle. Excellent.
The fuck?
How tiresome. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. Take a break. Yeah. It's been a while, Kujo-Sara. I believe.
Yes. Where you dealt my forces quite the devastating. But before we go any further, what are you doing?
That's right. He's here to. He experienced the war between us firsthand and has made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace we have today.
Seems reasonable. The first item is the maritime administration issue. During wartime, we restricted fishing. We intend to remove these restrictions. But going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our water.
That's fine. But if they're paying taxes, they should also be entitled any losses they sustain due to issues of public security.
Accepted. Let's.
Negotiations seem.
The next item has to do with the movement of people in the past. Our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi, and the same has been true for your people on arrival to Narukami. Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro Commission appoint a business
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair. We'll need to involve merchants from both sides in this process if it is to succeed.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortage?
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Between the diverse range of goods we can produce ourselves and our strong trade links with not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan. If they've yet to sanction it, I believe you are going beyond the remit of the
Let's leave that aside for now, then. On to the military question. Watatsumi Island's forces will need.
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short term, at least.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it. The Tenryo Commission alone.
You Kujo scum! Comrades, never trust the Kujo! Let's get them! Protect Madame Kujo!
Number 16. No, wait. 67? Or is it 73? Which one is it?
Get nothing.
Kokomi! Which scenario number is.
The last one. But hold off for. Stand down, Tadakatsu! Rest assured, I am fully aware of Madame Kujo. This is rather serious.
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes you two. Speak. Collusion with the Fatui?
I wouldn't exactly call it
We were approached by a few, but at the time I felt like we could give it a.
But we were extremely careful. With respect, ma'am.
That's enough. When we return, might I remind you that this is the Fatui, You should be having no interaction with them.
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approach.
Oh, her subordinates. So they're out for revenge. One day, I will. We bear responsibility. My sincere apologies. I have my.
But of course, for the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryou Commission's ranks.
It seems that I must acquiesce. I will lay this issue aside for now. As for the trade issues we raised, I will discuss.
Seems like Kujo Sara's on the defensive now.
I never knew the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island was a skilled negotiator, as well as a I hope that when we meet again, we can continue these. I think we can leave things there for today. Once I get back, I will conduct a thorough investigation.
I should inform you that we took out a Fatui camp recently. I suspect that before long, they will attempt to re-establish contact. I recommend you say and do nothing on the matter for the time being, lest you tip them off and they disappear. Wait for them to come.
I will bear this in mind. I shall take my leave now.
Your Excellency, we...
Let's discuss it after we get back.
Your Excellency, you knew?
I have already been informed on the reasons for your action. You believe the Tenryou Commission to be untrustworthy. Fortunately, the end result exposed and thwarted a secret Tenryou Commission plot. Yet, this was purely incidental.
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have I want to keep fighting.
I understand your sentiments, but you cannot simply impose your will and expect. During the war there were highs and there were lows. And in the end there was a glorious victory. But you saw nothing of the countless others who will remember the war quite differently. Most people suffered terribly through each day. Watatsumi Island's people yearn for peace because they have long since given all they had to the war effort. They are tired of treading water and don't need you dragging. I understand, I do. It was largely an oversight on my part. I taught you to nurture.
It's not your fault, Your Excellency. Either way, we are ready to
Very well. Then I hereby declare that as of today, I am founding a new secret corps. You and your comrades will all be welcome to join. But be warned.
Your Excellency.
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability in the near future. It is right that Watatsumi, I don't want to... All right, dismissed. Go and report to General Goro. And remember, there can be no more insubordination. And if there is, there will be no more leniency from...
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for this opportunity.
I can feel my energy levels starting to drop.
Come on, keep up. Pick up the pace.
Thank you for everything. With your help, peace has been restored on... recovering. Today was a reminder that I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next. Do you think so? To be in the past, but I realize now that what I have in short, I've still got some maturing to do.
Say
Abysok. Recently, the Adventurers Guild has received an
The Traveler would be the most suitable
I will spare the pleasantries then. May I ask if you well, let me go over it briefly.
Rift Hounds?
Yes. The sacred Sakura is of tremendous importance. Good. Then you...
Is the Tenryu Commission?
Yes, and they are already taking action of their own. However, given that the sacred... Their main priority is to protect the Adventurers Guild is one of the key parties assisting the Tenryu Commission with their work. You have our deepest gratitude. I will mark on your map the area...
Relax.
Wi-Fi. Jeez. What is this fucking sigil, bro?
How tiresome.
They're attacking the sacred Sakura! Stop them!
Go for rule. Yeah. This is where you fall. Transfixed.
Wow, there are so many of them! No wonder the Tenryu Commission needed help. Come on, Traveler, you can take them!
Torn to oblivion.
Shogun? Wait, no!
Oh, it's you two. It has been a long time.
Okay, sounds... You sure made short work of them!
I'm making early preparations for last time we took a walk around Inazuma together. I witnessed since then. Every time I encounter an obstacle in my thinking,
Makes sense. You must get...
might I remind you that recently, I have observed a number of changes in the external world from the plane of Euthymia. The most serious of these being the attack on the sacred Sakura by numerous Rift Hounds. I considered this matter worthy of my attention, so I pursued them, and they led me here, where I had... If the Shogun, rather than I, were to discover them...
What?
Precisely. According to the rules but Rift Hounds attacking the sacred Sakura.
Does that...
Yes. Everything was engulfed. The monsters committed many atrocities. Their duty was to tear open a path. That's an episode of history that I am loath to recall. But an excess of caution.
Guess you can't argue...
Since we are both here for the same from the traces they've left in the surrounding area.
Paimon feels so safe when we're in Ace Company. Having someone... Oh yeah, after we've dealt with them... This color... It's similar to the color when the sacred Sakura takes damage. Let's follow it. It should be this way.
Yeah, I see the mark of the map.
We are lucky. The damage is not too serious. The Yashiro Commission...
This stuff that's flowing out, is it sap or something? And how come it's... Huh? What's this? Could they be... What?
Let's search the area. Perhaps we will find out.
I can't go on like this.
What happened?
Who are you? Run quick while you still can. The monsters will be back. We will defend Inazuma. You, beasts, and every last...
But, look!
Not right now. But they'll be... The almighty Shogun is gone. So is Kitsune Saigu. I don't know how long we can hold out.
Don't worry. I'm right here.
It's... You're back. Please, we beg only the glow of your supreme...
Calm down.
Over.
Look around you. There are no monsters.
What? But how? I saw them tear my comrade to
Hey, calm down.
Huh. I think I understand. Yeah, thank you. Your Excellency. Thank you. Thank you.
What's wrong with him?
He's gone.
Paimon can't even be...
If I am not mistaken, what the sacred Sakura can absorb and purify the filth in the ley lines. An entity formed with strong filth would be highly aggressive. Purified filth quickly dissipates and will be absorbed by the...
So the memories of the...
Yes. That soldier was one of the many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice. Yes. Inazuma was facing many great... The disaster in Inazuma caused me great concern. I felt that But my friend, Kitsune Saiku... I could tell that, although neither...
So...
Indeed. I never had the chance to see her one last time. But even then... Yes. All my martial might was in vain. But... After my clash with human ambition, I thought long and... When I traveled around Inazuma with you, moving forward inevitably invites further loss. Just think of that soldier. Despite all the losses he had experienced, all those who sacrificed themselves as Inazuma's god, warriors of the... I will...
He's taking all this pretty hard. Suspected there are a load of rift hounds here too!
Leave them to me.
Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape! Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish!
Huh? Something seems wrong with A.
Why would you ask that?
Well, usually you'd pull out your sword and...
You are unduly concerned. Although I have some understanding of the situation already, I must be prepared for any...
Mix! The roots seem pretty badly damaged this time. Hey, the same light is leaking out again!
The blind old man.
Furuyama? Is that you?
Almighty Shogun, what brings you back so soon? I thought you were off fighting a battle in a distant land.
Fighting a battle in a distant land? Sounds like this guy's talking about 500 years ago, too.
Allow me to introduce Furuyama. He is a tea master and a member of my retinue. Though blind, Furuyama is unparalleled in his ability to appraise tea. He brews some of the very finest tea in all of Inazuma.
Your Excellency, you shower me with praise undeserved. I have simply had the good fortune to be in Your Excellency's presence long enough to become acquainted with all the skills that are required of me. It sounds like the almighty Shogun has brought a guest. I'm afraid I'm unable to serve you any respectable refreshments on account of the current situation. But please, sit and rest. After all, it's quite a mess out there.
What should we do? Oh, yeah. Sheesh. There's monsters everywhere out there. It's pitch black and loads of people have been injured.
I see. So, they have fought their way this far already. Most of the residents in this neighborhood have already escaped. They wanted to take me with them, and now the almighty Shogun is here. I have even less reason to run away. Imagine if this was something that even the almighty Shogun was powerless to resolve. Where could I possibly run to then? People flee out of a desire to live on, and the desire to live on stems from a feeling of having unfinished business in life. But me, I have no such thoughts, and I have no regrets. The almighty Shogun often speaks to me about her dreams over tea. Just listening to her stories, I've been blind for many years, but her vivid descriptions took me on a splendid journey to all the most beautiful places in Inazuma. Over time, I've come to understand her mindset. Quite the romantic at heart, a true dreamer. One thing she always says is, good things don't last forever. Everything changes, fades, disappears completely over the passage of time. And so, people must make the most of the life they have, seize the chance to enjoy it while it lasts, and have no regrets in the end. So you see, as bleak as things may be now, I have experienced countless wonderful things in life, and have no reason not to be satisfied.
Perhaps you are right.
It won't be long now before I have to say goodbye to the almighty Shogun for the last time. What a pity. I'll never get to see what Inazuma looks like after the almighty Shogun rebuilds it anew. But I suppose it doesn't matter. Everyone says that Inazuma has turned dark now, but to me, it went dark a long time ago. Once this catastrophe is over, life is sure to spring forth anew. But even if I survived until then, I'd probably be a hopelessly befuddled old so-and-so by then. So, never mind, eh? Oh, goodness me. Speaking of befuddled, look at me rambling away to my heart's content, and the almighty Shogun comes to visit, and I don't have the tea. One moment, I'll just... I hope the others didn't smash it to smithereens in their hasty departure.
Can't see a tea set anywhere around here.
Really? But it's always been right by my side. Goodness gracious, what a fool I'm making of myself. I couldn't possibly have my guests fetch it themselves. That would be most discourteous indeed.
Don't worry about it. Take a rest. We'll be back right away.
Almighty Shogun, you're not going too, are you? No, no, no. Your humble servant implores you, not with the war raging outside.
This place is complicated. It's quite unlike the tea house in your map. Leave it to us.
But, well, okay. I never thought I'd see the day that I need the almighty Shogun to personally collect my tea set for me. I can't decide whether it's a final regret or a final stroke of good fortune.
Where should we go to find a tea set? Having a cup of tea isn't exactly the most